Randellhouse Farms. I'd like to share a poem with you. In the dooryard fronting an old farmhouse, near the whitewashed palings, stands a lilac bush, tall growing, with heart-shaped leaves of rich green, with many a pointed blossom rising delicate, with the perfume strong, I love, with every leaf a miracle, and from this bush in the dooryard, with delicate colored blossoms and heart-shaped leaves of rich green, a sprig with its flowers I break. Walt Whitman. One of the sure signs of spring in my area is the blooming of the lilac trees. Lilacs are very near and dear to my heart and most of the people that are from my region. We even have festivals to celebrate them. What a lot of people don't know is that the blossoms of the lilac tree are 100% edible. I'd like to share with you some simple recipes that you can make right in your own home. The first recipe is lilac scented sugar. This can be used in baking, on cereals, anything you'd like to use sugar for, and you can also use the lilac blossoms when you pull them out. And this will also create sugared lilac blossoms that you can use to decorate cakes, pastries, anything of the sort. This recipe is very simple. What you'll need is some sort of vessel. I recommend a glass jar, clean and pulled lilac petals, and sugar. Take your clean vessel, put in some of your lilac blossoms, and then cover with sugar and keep layering lilac blossoms and sugar till you get to the top, ending with a layer of sugar. Put a lid on and give it a shake and leave it on your counter for a couple days, shaking once a day or so. The next recipe is my favorite, Lilac Honey. All you need to do is take clean and separated lilac petals and pour honey over the top in any jar of your choosing. Here I used a pint-sized jar. I used about 2 cups of lilac blossoms and poured raw honey over the top. Once you've poured the honey over the petals, put a lid on the container and turn the jar upside down. You'll want to flip the jar upside down and right side up for at least a week or two, or twice a day, just to agitate the petals to make sure they don't stick to the bottom. This will need to sit about 2 to 3 months before you start using it, if not longer. When you're ready to use it, you have the choice. You can strain out the petals or just keep them in whatever you're using the honey for. They taste quite good. My favorite use for this is making a lilac honey latte or drizzling over yogurt with fruit. The last recipe is a simple lilac syrup. What you're going to want to do is put equal cups sugar and water into a pan, bring to a boil, and then let cool for 10 minutes. Place the lilac petals into this lightly cooled liquid and let sit for about 3 hours to steep. You want to strain out the petals from the infusion and seal in an airtight jar. You can use this lilac flavored simple syrup in cocktails, coffees, teas, anything of the sort. Lilac season is so fleeting. They're here in beautiful, prolific 1 minute and gone the next. Enjoy them while you can, forage only what you need, and admire the beauty of the rest. More recipes to come. Until next time.